Welcome back to Dracon's Plays, The Banner Saga 3. Alright, let's keep on going then, shall we? The Warped are becoming more relentless. He's still out there, you say, unnerved that something as massive as Belware can slip secretly through the darkness. You rub your sore neck as you step quickly over warped bodies. Keep your eyes open! We're gonna be switching over to Aberrang now. Well, that's fun. Aberrang's story is written on a tapestry. The edges are becoming frayed. The menders are dying. A few to the warp, a couple to stray arrows in mad revolters, one to exhaustion. Zephyr pulled them back to the next set of walls. The noose tightens. Not everyone survived the scramble to safer ground. You can see the lurching bodies of the fallen, just beyond the black veil. Gone, but not dead. Oh boy. This is not great. We are not well off. Okay, we do have more items to look at, though. Plus okay, that sucks. Strength when stationary. 2 strength attack, 10 crit. Alright. 2 armor, 2 break, plus break talents. That one's okay. 2 will per turn, never deflected. That one's interesting. It requires level 10, though. Do I have anyone that can properly take advantage of that? I don't think I do. Will per turn, like guaranteed, would be amazing for Zephyr. But leveling Zephyr is a problem. I need 6 kills. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, none of those items are particularly great. I'm gonna hold off for now. Alright. Let's check out the wall. Come quick, says a bloody guard. He leads you up to the wall of menders, worse for wear. The warp prayer pouring out of the darkness are still mostly dredge, but now you recognize more and more of them as Aberrang's clansmen turn into nightmare creatures. Where is, you begin, noticing a pile of dead guards, and a panicked mender holding his light against the approaching warp. Here! Shouts Ludin. Good. On the other side of the mender he approaches with armed men. Haven't lost any menders yet. We've been fighting them off all the way down the walls. But they're coming a lot faster now. He stabbed through a lunging warped. And here's more, he shouts. Okay. Good. Just what I needed. Alright. Yeah, I guess that's the best one for Zephyr right now. Alright. So, I want Mogir to get a kill. So that we can buff him a little bit more. I want Bastion to get a kill. So we can buff him. Yeah. the rest of those ones suck, man. Alright, I want Ubin to get a kill. Okay. And Alette is good. She does not need to actually kill anything else. In fact, technically, I have everything I need to max her. But, no good reason to, honestly. Alright, let's go for it. Alright, so now we're buying some more time for the other group. Things are definitely not going well. We're in the final crunch, and my everything just wasn't quite up to snuff. I might be able to hold it out, but it's gonna be tight. Okay, whole bunch of horse spawn. Varl. Okay, it's all our people now. Okay, this arrangement sucks. Alright, the one most in need of armor break is straight ahead. Okay. Alright, might be best to put her there. Man, this is tight. Right off the bat, just take him out of the equation. Ew. Absorbed? Really? Whoopcha! Alright, any of you suckers move and you get shot. Oh, smart. I mean, why not? Alright. Heh, diverted. It was a crit anyways. Alright. Magir is amazing on armor right now. Bastion's good. Yay, Magyar leveled. Bastion up. All right. Well, I mean, might as well. Alright, and pillage. Nice. Good. Alright, no need to actually replace anyone. Fight! I don't need to reinforce. What we do need to do is reposition. Alright, let's go. Oh, that's all I get anyways. Yeah! They want the crit, that guy's now useless. Great. Crippled. Good. Alright, pull her back and out of the way. Yeah. Oh, okay. Crit. Sick. No, Alette. I mean, might as well. No one else really has armor damage. Okay, he needs to get hit. Ooh, got an item? Okay, sure. Okay, crippled. Oh, that's... sure. I didn't even think about that part. That's fine. I did get an item, though. Yay, Bastion. A mask. Okay, I'll take it. Oh good, 76 renown. The warp monsters beyond the light are becoming increasingly aggressive. Despite the victory, the writing is on the wall. We've fought sometimes, Zephyr says. But this is not sustainable. We're gonna have to fall back before long. This is getting dire. Alright, there's that mask. Plus aggro, plus 2 armor, 2 strength. Ick. That thing is not great. Alright, Malgear. I don't really want dodge chance on him. Avoid armor attack. No, I should have gone another way with that. Alright, the other one's Lucky Shot. Okay, more willpower. Okay, he needs 2 more kills. Bastion we could buff. More Divert. And then a Dodge. And then max him out. I guess, because why not? Alright, Bastion's entire deal is based around essentially being insanely hard to actually hit. Now, I probably should have put some into that. Alright. Ubin we could level. What does Ubin need? Alright. Alright, let's hold on to the rest. Alright, let's check out the comments. Livid crowd at Horseborn confront each other. You recognize Canary and Dredrua among them. At their host lie the victim of the spat. Canary is waving her javelin threateningly. Can't be certain what has sparked them this time or who is to blame. What happened? Conflicting stories remind everyone why they're upset. Canary shouts loudly at Dredrua in her own language, who responds with a dagger. Canary is the better fighter, turns the blade back on Dredrua. The crowd panics. Horseborn trample anyone in their way as they beat a path. Amongst the bodies left in the wake is Dredrua, poisoned by her own blade. Never find out what happened. Well, that sucks. Welp. Okay, houses. Black soot billows from the ramshack shelters and is spreading to bigger homes at an alarming rate. Fire! Distant shouts confirm. Serves them right, you overhear Varl say, watching from a safe distance. Realize he's talking about Rugga's loyalists, who scrambled to save their own from a fire they probably started. Let's put this stupid thing out. Few brave hearts join you, creating a chain of water buckets. It's water you doubt you can afford to lose, and worse, you don't seem to be making much progress. The fire continues to spread. Alright, pull back. This is beyond your control. You're starting to learn how to live with that. Even Rugga's men give up and cut their losses. Flammable debris is dragging out of the fire's path, and eventually it burns itself out, not before taking whole streets with it. I gained 1 day. Crap. Almost 2 days. Well, that sucked. I chose, like, the worst possible options in both of those. Alright, at least our other party's getting close. Complaints of aching feet and sore back somehow take your mind to Elfron. Maybe sense something from the corner of your eyes. Tall frame of Avarl bobs from within an approaching light bubble, and the caravan is eager for details. Should have seen Crummer, Birthsize says in disbelief. We're not out of this yet, but he bought some time. He paid for it. Remind the others not to waste this opportunity, and their pace quickens. So Crummer's dead. But we got our guys, the rest of them, back. That's something. Warped dredge bodies ornament the hill like crenellation. Some sitting, or slumped, all dead. What happened here? Grunts Belgrad, pushing one over with his foot. Hundreds can be seen from the hilltop. They look suspiciously arranged. This wasn't a battle, Volgrad continues, noting the same. Juno and Evend have nothing to add. Wait, what if this is a warning of some kind? Something ahead, suggests Dutch. Alright, inspect them briefly. The dredge weapons are stowed, but they suffer the same piercing wound. They have no signs of food or supplies, and something feels wrong about the way they sit, loosely propped up in a circle looking at each other. It suddenly dawns on you. Mass suicide! I was thinking that. These dredge appear to have ended each other before the darkness reached them. Then to be twisted alive. It leaves a pit in your stomach to wonder if survivors in Aberrang might do the same. Caravan leaves the macabre scene behind. Morale went down and we lost precious time.
A tower that looked like a toothpick when I first saw it. Now soars above our heads, dwarfing any structure made by kings or wow. This is where our troubles began. And with luck, where they will end.
Well, this is unfortunate timing. Hello, Aberrang. Armies have crashed against the steep black cliffs of Aberrang before, as the warp do now. You retreat again, and it was costly, thousands more dead, but necessary. Banshee wails went on long into the encroaching night, but the Black Walk Wall has never been breached, the Menders tell you. Even with so many slaughtered, Space is scarce. Leo nods when you tell him you're going to get some air. Outside the crowded gathering halls, survivors camp in different clusters atop the black rock. You wonder how many families soon upon your banner are just memories now. Then you note how strange the silence sounds. The clan have lost their taste for troublemaking, and even the warped have withdrawn. Maybe you're safe up here. Maybe the Menders are right. Maybe this is Rugga's chance to stir up even more stinking trouble. Okay. Meh. 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 Fatigue draws into you like stupor. Feels weird to be doing nothing, and Leo says, breaking the silence. Spirits are low. Maybe this will be a good chance to see how everyone's holding up. You consider it. Ubin! Oh, the tower. The Skinniver is scratching diligently at his papers. He looks up. Scutha halts whatever conversation he and Ubin were having. Hello, Hunter. Found yourself a little patch of quiet? Do you know what to do with yourself? Something like that. The eye of the storm, as the poets say. Start predicting the weather when you've been around long enough. Or maybe you just talk about it more. Old Varl stops scratching notes to talk. You ever seen anything like this? You know, I've heard mankind take being called old an insult, but I never know why. Now let me think. Well, the fall of Skunnerid was something to behold. Half a city sinking into the Silverstone. And Grofenheim was even bigger. Something like this? No, it was not. Funny how our memory measures worth, isn't it? Remember my companion Gunnulf telling me, I look like an elephant better than I recall a city sinking beneath the waves. That's why I like to write things down. Scuthia says something in his own tongue and Ubin laughs. Says I don't look like an eggplant. Old Varl stops scratching his notes to talk. What have you been writing? Stories, mostly. Not like the Menders and Skullids, no. The Menders write about what's in the past. The Skullids scratch fantasies about what happened. The historical writings are mostly useless, if you ask me. Even a perfect record is only as good as the man reading it. Most of us aren't that good. You mean remember things the way that suits us best? You can spin a dozen different morals from the same yarn. Indeed, we're all a bunch of liars at heart. I read stories about people. When someone reveals their hopes and fears, that's the truth of things, even if it's a lie. Understand? One of the reasons I learn to talk to people, like the Horseborn. I'd like to speak with the Dredge too one day, if they'll have me. The Varl. Alright, keep scratching. I'd like to know more about the Horseborn. Why don't you ask them yourself? Ubin says a few words to Scuthia, who nods. Ubin translates the best he can. I'm a trader. I've traveled more than most, and I've never seen the ends of our lands. Maybe they are endless. Men have said if they are empty, but they are wrong. They only think it is empty because they move too slowly. When the sun stops, we celebrate. It is a blessing, it is warmth and freedom. But then, the shattering splitter lands into pieces. Now each piece is small and empty. I think her kind has become restless here. They talk about the brave who try to outrun the darkness. They have already become legend. Maybe they are still running across the Dudeland. I like to imagine this. Your city is heavy and cold, made for men to walk slowly in circles but go nowhere. I'll be glad to see the sun again. He looks a little wistful, nods his head to say he's done. Volvaro stops scratching notes to talk. I'll leave you to your work then. No worries. If you want to talk, I'm glad for the company. Out of curiosity, what are you planning on doing with your writing if the darkness overtakes us? Leave it for someone else to find. Ubin's smile suddenly falls from his face as he realizes it'll become warped. Would you believe I hadn't thought of that? Maybe a Horseborn could... No, not without a Mender. Maybe we could spare a Mender too. Damnation! Well, we'll have to live! There's no way around it! I like Ubin. Alright, Zephyr. Zephyr's overseeing the Menders, looking just as drained, if not more. She calls you by name. Heard more about you since coming to Aberrang. Seems like these people owe you a great deal. I didn't do it on my own. Close enough, though. Wish I had supported you better at the gates. I also heard you travel with a Varl named Yognavir. That seemed like quite a coincidence. At first. Consider what to say. How did you find out how to do the light? Not easily. Things went bad at Menahar. I was the only one left in the aftermath. I spent days trying anything I could think of against the darkness. I nearly gave up, but what Juno and Even must have done, nobody thought it was possible. When you became a Vilka, are you all forced to take an oath to be as vague and mysterious as possible? I'm sorry. It'd be hard to believe if I told you. Try me. I believe they have pulled down and shattered the black sun that resides within the earth. Okay, I can see your earlier point. Yognavir? Do you know Ivor? He is well known, especially amongst the Dredge. They say he once slew a Sunder called Raze, who carried Bellower's child. Ruin was Raze's sister. Really? Are all the Sunder related? That's interesting. It's my belief that Ruin probably came to Aberrang hoping to find Yognavir. In the face of this darkness, the other Sunder scattered to the wind, but Ruin wanted revenge, even if it meant killing everyone in the way. Are you saying all the people who died in the siege was because of Ivor? I can only imagine it was why Bellower chased you all the way to Beauregard. Suppose there's no point in secrets anymore. After the Great Wars, the Volca tried to broker a peace with the Dredge. It mostly succeeded, but one of the conditions was that we deliver the Varl named Yognavir. They called him Destroyer. Really? We searched but never found him. Juno and Even would almost certainly have recognized him. Did they ever mention this? No, they never said anything about it. They just happened to take Ivor with them to the White Tower? That is concerning. I just wish I knew their intentions. You trust your friend Ivor completely? Yes, definitely. Then you were right to let him go. That itself gives me hope. Alright, what's the plan? Keep this light lit as long as I can. In the early days, the Volca had nearly godlike powers. They spent generations obsessed with immortality. It became diluted over time, of course. Did you know that Volca raised the black rock plateau you're standing on? Pulled straight out of the earth? The unnatural dark rock is the same material the Dredge used to make their armor, believe it or not. That was long before I was born. Me? Learned a few tricks, but all I can do now is share the same blind hope that if we just hold out, well, maybe this will be more use to you than me. Volca retrieves an item from the folds of her cloak and hands it to you. Clasp of Kin. How long do you think we have left? Not long. Make the most of your time. Consider what to do. I'll let you focus. Only wish I could have done more. Alright, well. Okay. What is this new item that she gave us? Oh, Clasp. 1 will per turn, 1 armor per turn, plus 1 break. That is amazing. Alright, well that is Mog Ears. That is super Mog Ears. Well that's cool. I can appreciate that item. Alright. I guess with that, yeah, I guess with that I'm gonna wrap this one up here. Next time we're gonna check out the tower. What was that? It looks like there's something out there. Something big. I don't know, man. That seems bad. Is that part of... Is that the serpent? I don't know, man. Alright, anyways. I'm gonna wrap this one up here. Next time, I'm gonna check out the tower and see how much more time I bought the other group. We are, I think, at the end of their journey, though, because we are at the tower, so we don't need much time. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap this one up here, and I'll see all of you guys next time. Bye!